All right, and here we go. Hey everyone, it's Rob Sachetto, the zombie guy, the guy who draws zombies, and this is my studio. Welcome. I've got a couple of drawings I'm going to be working on tonight. That of characters from Zootopia by high demand, very highly suggested by folks. And so we're going to be doing that tonight. Two characters from Zootopia. I've already forgotten their names. Something Hopper. Man, I can't remember now. But anyway. Yes, and the Fox guy. So, excuse me. So, we're going to be hopefully finishing these tonight. Now, I really took them to the point where they're pretty much ready to get their first gray wash. I think they're pretty complete enough, so I'll know where to go when I put the inks on. So yes, normally, so this is kind of skipping a step, but nonetheless, I thought you guys would dig watching the drawing of these characters, man, because they're in such high demand. Like I get these requested all of the time. Yes. Finally doing at least two of them. I know there are many other characters from this that are awesome. I actually love the movie. What am I looking for? I'm literally looking into the abyss, and the abyss is looking right back at me. But what am I looking for? Hansel? Is that what I'm looking for? Oh, okay. Is this one? It's all washed up on the shore. Shore of pens. Yes, there. This is what I wanted. Okay, what was I going to do now? Oh, yeah, finish off that foot there. Claw. Yeah, he's got the claws. You know. Of course, right? And, yeah, I made up this hand. Because this is... I think I made up both hands. Yes, yeah, both hands are vastly different from the reference I used. And the mouth is vastly different. Vastly different, yes. Zombie man. Gotta think of these things. So, those are the changes that, because of course I used reference, right? I mean, I don't know what this guy, I can't remember what this guy looks like, So, and of course, like, to a degree, if I'm at a con, if somebody maybe asks for Batman or something, I can do that, but I do not do costumes well at all. Like, I'm not a really great superhero artist guy, I don't think. It depends. Like, if you like my style and if you like the way I draw superheroes, then cool. But I don't feel like I'm a great superhero, not comic book artist. I think I'm okay. I think I can like I think I could, I think I could tell a story. And I hope so. Like, I've gotten some good feedback from people who have purchased Cape Fear. And I would really, oh man, guys, always and forever, if you ever want to comment on Cape Fear, be it critique or just let me know what you thought of it, please do that, man. I'm working on number 2 right now. I keep saying that, but it's happening next week. Yeah, I keep pushing the date back. No, I really wanted to get a bunch of stuff sort of completed request-wise, so I could spend a longer time doing Cape Fear, get into more of a rhythm, and that's why I was like kind of taking my time, because I couldn't work on Cape Fear long enough to get a comic book rhythm. You know what I mean? So, because I had zombie portrait orders coming in left, right, center, and custom orders too, which was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I was kind of not able to get into that groove, the comic book groove, that you need, that I need anyway. I can't just pick it up. Like I have to get into the whole structure again. But there we go. I took it too far again. I took it too far. I didn't need to do all that, but there I went. I put more in there. Now, you gotta focus here, Homer. I'm gonna check out the chat. Check out the chat. See if anybody's on the Shah. The Shah. Okay, nope. Okay, just checking that chat. All right. You check that chat. Check it. What are we today? Tuesday? No, Monday. Still. Hey, listen to this news. I did a fairly thorough report review on the Makers North Market I just did on Saturday, possibly Sunday, if you know what I mean. Find out what I mean by that in the video. It's you know what? It's a 20-minute breeze. But I think it's pretty thorough, for what I experienced, and again, if anyone that was there as a vendor or a customer, fan, whatever, however you want to categorize that, whoever was there as customers, fans, if you were there, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what your experience was. Yeah. I think doing the reviews is something I've always wanted to see people do, and I don't know if a lot of people do it. I couldn't find a lot. Maybe I was just naive in trying to find stuff, but back then. But yeah, I couldn't find a lot of pop culture convention type reviews. So I thought I'd do some, and I guess I kind of found out why too. Maybe some people don't want to do them is because you could piss off the organizer, unintentionally, by just talking about the experience. If it was a negative experience for you for whatever reason, or basically you're just doing a critique, right? Like you're just going, okay, well, this is what I saw, this is what I experienced, and this is what people told me directly. Like it wasn't third-hand information or anything like that. You heard actual people talk to you about their experiences, and unsolicited. Like I'm not asking, they're giving the information up. So I'm not even probing. I'm not even trying to get information. People are just giving it to me, of their own personal experiences, right? So, which I think is valid. I understand people can exaggerate and things like that, but you consider those on a time by time basis. Anytime that happens, you have to sort of vet it in your mind. Is it is it straight up, or is this person kind of exaggerating it a bit or whatever, being a little too dramatic? I'm even guilty of that, right? I'm even guilty of that. I'll put emphasis on words that maybe paint a more dramatic picture of the events. So you have to sort of vet that, right? You have to sort of vet that. So when I do reviews, it's kind of like that, right? Yeah. So there we go. I love this. I hope you guys dig this. I really love this. You know what? I really love these types of cartoons that sort of it's not more Disney than it is what's that guy, Bluth? I can't remember that animation style, but it was a bit more angular, and like it was kind of like Bugs Bunny, early Bugs Bunny, or that period Bugs Bunny where, like everything was more angularly shaped, and kind of oddly creepily designed too, you know. Yeah, man, like the atmosphere that they could do for the backgrounds and stuff too was crazy, right? But that was a certain period of time when those cartoons sort of became like, I don't know the time period, but a different animation studio kind of took it over and produced that really cool, like almost Art Deco inspired, animation. Yeah. So that's what this reminds me of, if that made any sense. Silence, old man. You don't know what you're talking about. No one knows what you're saying. I'm gonna check the chat for a moment. Okay. All right. All clear? Okay, good. There we go. Hope you had a great kickoff to the week. I'm still suffering from a bit of con hangover, as I call it. Event hangover, con hangover is basically what it boils down to. I kind of do the same thing regardless of the event, so for all intensive purposes, as the kids say. Con hangover, yeah. Yeah, and the day really turned to crap Saturday, and like loading out was awful, like from at that con. But yeah, watch my review, guys. It's pretty comprehensive, and there's some touching moments in it. Let me just put it that way. Yeah. Yes, touching moments. Yes. S. What is this? What is this? Oh, that was that was too easy. Oh, I'm gonna pay for that somehow. That was too easy, man. Usually that is way worse. Okay, so dark blue. No, but more the just gray fur, white muzzle, and foot pads. Okay. Right on. All right, good. So, that is. Oh yeah, that's. I think it's kind of white in there. So I'm gonna just add a bit more gray up in this piece. I think. What else? Oh yeah. I guess this part. Yeah, but everything above the eyebrow. Yeah. And then yes, leave that skull impression in there. Like that skull impression. Leave that in there at all costs. Some of those things you have to kind of think about and go like, those are, parts of the design that are great, that can be conveyed very easily just with a different color type of thing, and, making it that shadow in the shape of a skull, So stuff like that. So gray fur. I'm thinking her knees are white. Has white on them. I don't know. And then this, and then the foot pads are white. That's right. So there. So yes. Uh-huh. Right. Okay, and then the finger pad or paw things, and the inside of the inside. Right. It's white. Right? Yeah. Yes. He's starting to remember. Yeah. Characters, man, they all have very distinctive things, and if you get them, wrong, it really throws off the whole, because they're very carefully balanced, right? They're very carefully balanced. The animators really, simplify things to the point where it's brilliant, right? So getting things wrong like really stands out. So I try to do as I always say, make it look like the character it's supposed to look like. That's this job. That's what I'm trying to do here. Because that's the whole idea right behind it, is to do that character from that thing. So I really do want to get it right. And that's important to me. But still, obviously, have all the tons of zombie stuff. So yes. And I think I succeeded that. I think I do. I think I found that balance, Sometimes I go off the rails a little bit, but those are for things you'd see more. Well, you're going to see all this stuff on Zombie Daily if you go to Zombie Daily, right? But, there's some crazy H.P. Lovecraft type eldest ones, creatures and things, and like hell monsters and all kinds of stuff. They're again, it's zombie related. And some of them I do. So, yeah. Because there's, dead parts and things involved in the creature. Oh no. Okay, phew. I always get that sort of warning that I don't have enough stream bit rate. And wondering, update. Okay. All right, sorry guys. I was just looking at some prompts there. I was hoping that I wasn't losing the feed or anything. So yeah. But there seems to be a sort of a slowdown in the stream. So I apologize for that. I think it's time now to put, and now I don't remember what colors any of this guy is. Well, obviously red. Oh, did I? Fuchsia. Got away with that one pretty good. But I will pay for it somehow. Okay, reddish fur. Cream. Oh, right. Cream muslin. Oh, yeah, cream chest, whatever. Right. Yes, and then reddish. What about his gray? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, his pants are gray. What is his shirt, though? See? I don't know what his shirt was. I think it was orange. I think it was like a weird orange. Is that right? Would that be right? Or yellow? With like some kind of faint Hawaiian motif within it. I'm gonna see about that. But I think his tail, too, is gray, which I believe it is. Yes. He's remembering. He's remembering. It's all RoboCop. It's all RoboCop-like. I'm remembering things. References. If you enjoy the stuff that you're seeing being done, if you enjoy the content, feel free to please subscribe to the channel. Help me out the old algorithm stream, and perhaps get in front of a few new faces who might enjoy my work as well. I can spread the word of love and art, which I really, really do. Of course. If you want to see more of my work, check out Zombie Daily. The link is in the description below this video. New zombie art added every single day. And it has been since 2009. Every day. Yes. New zombie art. You never know what I'm going to post next. It's always a mystery. It's always a mystery. Even I don't know. I don't. And it is every day. I don't even schedule them. You know, so I'm there at the wheel every day, figuring, like, just going, I don't know what I'm going to do this. You know, and that's basically how I do it, man. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to do the cream first. I'm going to do the cream. Do the cream first. Yeah. What's that squeaky chair? What's that super noisy chair? What? Oh, there we go. I put it right in the red again. Fool. You gotta focus, Homer. And it's cream, right? Yeah, okay. So, white and yellow and some brown, some umber. Yeah, I get a nice sort of bright cream color going on and on. Yeah. Oh, can you see me even make it? Oh, I'm making it. I'm making the cream color. Yes, I know. Exhilarating, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this for other purposes as well, like this color that I'm creating too. So I'm kind of creating more than I need to for old Foxy here. Besides, like, there's parts that are still a little damp, so I could kind of create a nice cream in the meantime. I thought I had oh yeah, there it is. I found a white, untouched white area of watercolor paint. So yay. But I am going to use some of this. I think a wee bit more yeller. Old yeller. In there. Liven it up. Yeah, I think this is where I want to be. Yeah. And you know what? Like I said, that's why I was kind of making more than I needed to for the Fox guy here, because Um, for the Fox guy here, you're so old. No, I'm. I can't remember its names. I can't remember its names. Douche. Uh, where's the? Oh, there we go. Okay. So I guess it's just the hairs in there, and I think it was kind of black. Like I think it was kind of, yeah, dark around there. Okay, so in there. Man, I don't even have a line for that. Okay, well, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I really changed the mouth, area for this version, of course, right? Because, yeah, he's a zombie, all right. Yeah. Hope you guys are digging the live stream tonight. It'd be great if you guys could do me the honor of subscribing to the channel. That would be fantastic, guys. Watch more of the videos. Like more of the videos. Don't forget to thumbs up the videos. That really does help. And if you like the content, you know what? I know I have to be conscious of it too, because I do that for the creators I like, and sometimes I forget. So I know, reminding people to sort of do that to help out the channel and stuff is a bit of a, pain in the arse to hear, but it's true how this works, right? So it's not like a network where you have funding or anything like that. It's just, just how many people are interested in, helping you create more content, for them to enjoy, So yeah, and it's wonderful when. I have a new subscriber. It blows my mind. Just one more subscriber. It just blows my mind. That another person. Wow. It's, I don't think I'll ever tire of that. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. So thank you so much, guys, for doing that. For subscribing to the channel. Yeah, everyone new and old. So yeah, thank you very much. Love it when you do. Love it when you do. And check out some of the videos too. Some of the videos might interest you as well. I got a lot of Lego content, Lego builds, and there's a stop action movie that we did, which is in the video section. It's supposed to be. Or what most people would say, it's supposedly the first stop action Lego movie ever made. Yeah. Yes. And that's a real thing. And it's on my channel. And I did it with a friend back in AV class, man. So how did we know, right? Like that's so crazy, but I did a lot of research on it, and it looks like it might be, man. So somebody just told these students doing an interview. I was doing an interview with I don't know I can't remember what it was for. I think it was for art class, like their art class. They were interviewing me because they liked my art, and they asked me if I'd go on a podcast or something, or I don't know if it was a podcast or if they were just interviewing me over like Zoom or whatever. But anyway, yeah, like we had the interview, blah blah blah, and then the last thing that they said before we kind of said goodbye was like, Oh yeah, we really love that that Lego thing you did with the knights and all that. And I go, oh wow, thanks, you know. And they go, that might be like actually the first stop action Lego movie ever made. And I'm like, what? And so that's what got me into that. Like that's what got me into like trying to figure that out. And it looks like it is. So, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, children, but I think it is. Yeah, so check it out, man. Check it out. It's on this channel. Okay? It's on my channel here. Up in the video section. Yeah. If you wanna laugh. It's not awesome obviously, but it's quite interesting, you know. And it's like all stop action, man. Yeah. Crazy. So this is supposed to be. Oh, you know what? Okay, so what I'll do then is that inside shirt is light blue. So this would be the dark blue, but I should have done the light blue first. Yeah. Which, you know what? I'm actually gonna that's what I'm gonna kind of do now with the, I'm gonna take white and I'm gonna do a literally light blue shirt. Like almost marker like, maybe. Is that light enough? I think if I make the other stuff darker. Oh yeah, okay, so that yes. That is her jack. Okay, good. Alright, this is all good. It's all good. Oh god. Yeah, it's all good. Right on. And I can even go over that too, totally. Yeah. Alright. Get into there too. There. And then a darker, even darker blue for the pants. But you know what? I think I'm gonna let that dry. Is there any blue for Foxy here? Oh, his tie is darker. It's like a dark blue. Yeah, I think that's still very damp. But his shirt. I think his shirt was like an orange or something. Yeah, I think it was orange. Okay, so I'm gonna do orange, but first, or should I say, what should I do here? Should I put the orange? Should I do the orange first? Then yes, that's what I should do. Sometimes the brain, such as it is, malfunctions. And you get what you just saw. Nobody wants this. Okay. Cut. And his pants are gray, Yeah, I like this. I like this hue. You know? Yeah, Zootopia characters, man. Oh my goodness, I've been hounded. No, I've been vehemently asked to do the Zootopia characters, and is that even a thing? It isn't, but that's the joke. to do, yes, Zootopia characters, and finally here we are. It's happening. It's happening. And what? Oh no! Fool! That is a shirt ending there. Okay. Oof! Just caught that in time. You only get one chance to move color off a thing, and then that's it. So you better pick wisely when you make a mistake like that. Yeah, because that's when watercolor becomes a little bit dicey. You know. But I kind of use watercolor as a I don't know, almost like coloring, just coloring a coloring utensil. You know what I mean? I just fill stuff in. I do a lot of like, utilizing the watercolor medium itself to create cool things like mixing on the page. That's really cool stuff, and drawing the pigment from one area to another by by connecting wet areas and stuff. That's really cool too. I dig that stuff, So I try to employ that as much as I can, but again, with smaller quarters like this and the paper and a lot of other factors, there's not a lot of mixture room, I mean, there is, but again, within the confines of this style, like, sure, I could go wickedly psychedelic or whatever, but wanting to keep with the mood of the character, the spirit of the character. So you want to keep that, all of those crazy over the top interpretations to a minimum, Yeah. For at least this, just the character shot, the character shot. You want it to be identifiable, right? So, yeah. How's this drying? I'm gonna check the chat. Yeah, sometimes I don't check the chat for a couple minutes, and the next time I check it, there's like 30 people on there, so. Okay, all clear, good. Had to check. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm short circuiting again, folks. You know what? I almost feel like making those eyes like red. Yeah. Like, yeah. And then the white pupil or white, yeah. Yeah. And then a little deeper in the mouth. Kinda. In there. There, yeah, exactly. Right there. That's good. Perfect. I want it to go kind of animalistic. Because they've turned, right? They've turned zombie. So you want to go with those like small, sharp teeth, and that almost like unsnappable jaw, like, or that sort of like, really adjustable jaw, rather, So yeah. Oh yeah, I should put some blue in there. Dark blue this time. There. Darker? Yes. A little bit darker? Yes, okay. There. Alright. There. That should be good. Yeah, that there. Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. That thing too, making a little sort of mace canister, something holster in that belt gimmick she's got. And yeah, so these I kind of added a step. Um, and did really see-throughable roughs first, and marked where all the colors went, and then transferred them on the light table to the watercolor paper. You know, so unlike this, which I think I just did, like eyeballed it from the screen. So yeah, and this is the Frankenstein one. I've yet to post it on Zombie Daily, but there's two of them. Yeah, there's two of them. I did two of them, and man, there's like lots of wickedly fine detail in there. Like this reminds me of that Stephen Bissett, John Toddleben, Swamp Thing era art, era, that era art, like there, like especially there, you know. Yeah, I love that. I love that of them. I love that of them guys. No, but that was really terrific. Terrific work, man. Like that blew my mind. Like to this day, it's one of those things that you always remember. You know, and that was, I thought, real horror art. You know, um, like horror on an almost like sickening level. You know, on a repulsive level, but incredible level. Like repulsion is the end result of the art, and that's really hard, man. That's really hard. Um, the I think it's that the Japanese artist Jung. I can't remember his name now. I just saw his work today too, and he does those like that spiral sort of thing, right? With the I guess like weird demonic possession and like people turning into like slugs and stuff, and snails and things with spirals, and people like spiraling out. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. But again, his work is very much like that in terms of, wow, it's frightening. Like it's frightening to look at. You know, it conveys that repulsion or that like unease. You know. So yeah, I find those guys are titans in that in conveying that horror stuff. You know, to an incredible level. I've never seen that kind of level before. You know, in comic book illustrations, especially. You know, and don't get me wrong, like guys like Bernie Wrightson and folks like that are great, incredible horror artists, but it's different. It looks cool almost, you know. It looks like romantic and that, but the Swamp Thing stuff, the Bissett Toddleben stuff looks so like man. And you know what? You can't use like creepy's been done to death, right? You can't like, but it's so creepy though that art. I wish the word creepy was back to what it used to mean, but that is like it creeps me the hell out, man. You know. I think it's like the true horror comic type stuff. To me. To me. It's one man's onion. One man's opinion. Oh no! Oh, you fool! Oh, I see what I did there. Okay. There. Yeah, I think better. I think a little bit darker on the top. Yeah, I think that's better there. Good. Good. Yeah. Well, that light blue is not as light blue as I was wanting it to be, that I was shooting for, but whatever. I can I'll fix it. But everything else seems to check out pretty good. Yeah, that is this part is yeah, I gotta wait that out. Okay. All right. There we go. I think we're almost ready to start inking, which means we'll be finishing probably both tonight. Tonight. Yeah. New Zootopia characters, man. Finally. Findley. I'm Findley and I like to fight. Finally, man. Yes. It's about time. It's about Tim. No, it's not about Tim. It is about time. This time it isn't about Tim. It's always about Tim. This time. There. And oh yes, his pantalones are darker gray. So I'm gonna make a gray from brown and blue. You make a gray with brown and blue, man. I love that. I love that. I love that gray making arrangement. Yeah. Yeah, I really do. Those two. There's other colors you can make. Gray with as well, but I like the brown and blue combo. I think the best. Maybe add a little bit of weight too. Yeah, just to brighten the proceedings. I can just use, well, no, I think I want the white in there. Yeah, I do. But yes, definitely more water. Gotta remember, guys, when you do watercolor, it's mostly about the water, not the color. So, really, really, really start light and build from there. That's again, you want tips and tricks from the artist or whatever. There's some of the best. There's some of the best information I can give you. The best advice I can give you right there. Way more water than color. Start light and then build up from there. Now I'm gonna add the red to his. Oh, do I have a red? Oh, I do have a red already there. Okay, all ready. There. Can I just check the chat for a moment? Check the chat. Oh, see what I mean? Go away for 1 second and there's like 10 people on there. Sick, that's awesome. Creepy as hell. Awesome, Sick, love it. Thank you, Sick. JW Machano, Sick, love it. J Zootopia, yes. Dennis, hey, how's it going? Love you if you make me a buck terrier zombie. A buck terrier, a buck terrier zombie? Send me a photo. Send me a photo. Get a picture of Buck. Yeah, okay, there yes, that yes. Uh that is these are super awesome. Thanks, man. I'm digging these. I'm digging these. I get asked about Zootopia all the time, and with good cause because I actually liked the movie. I thought it was really fun, and I guess they're doing another one. I heard they're doing another one, so yeah, this is kind of. I kind of thought, well, if they're doing another one, maybe now it's time to finally, pull the trigger on on all the requests I've been getting for it. But you know what? It kind of came up, and it kind of came up again. So that's why I'm kind of doing it now. And I have, I believe, one con left this year. So I'm kind of doing some prints, and I'm doing these, and if anybody wants to buy the originals for gifts or anything like that, that's up for grabs too. But yeah, so I'm doing. I think I'm doing one more con, and I don't think that's until December 5th or 6th. Yeah. Hey Nat, thanks. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. You don't know Buck Terrier? No. I don't know what Buck Terrier. So I'm hoping it's. I'm hoping it's a dog, right? It's got to be a dog, right? Tell me it's a dog, right? Putting in the red for the fox. Oop. And a little bit there. Native Res Crime Fighter. Like Shaft on the Res. Oh, really? So that's a character? Like... Well, yeah, send me a picture of it anyway, or of that person or whatever anyway. Just for fun. I gotta check it out, man. Maybe I'll do it just for fun. That's funny. I thought it was a dog you were talking about. No, I don't know what that. Yeah, send me a pic though. Jay made him. He's a time traveler. He travels through time. Yeah, yeah. Do it. Well, like I said, man, send me a pic. I have no idea who this is, right? So send me a picture of whatever this character is, time traveler guy. Sounding like a dog. Dog's name, but Bull Terrier, is that what it is? That's hilarious, man. Yeah, send me a pic to either the Patreon page, the Zombie Daily page, or Zombie Portraits. Yeah, send me a pic, man. Yeah. What do you got to lose? Yeah. I'll get Doug a pic to get to you. Oh, okay. Hey, can you show that? Oh, no. What's happening here? Okay, sorry. Hey, can you show that bunny quick? Nat didn't see it. Oh. Phew, I thought you were talking about something else there. Okay. This, I'm thinking. Yeah. Working on the rabbit too. So I'm doing both. So which reminds me, we're going to put some blood on that shirt to actually identify it a little bit more. Some blood there, I think. Maybe on her padded claws. There, and where the bone is. Got to think of these things. Just toss your email up on as soon as you said the social. Just toss your email up as soon as you said the social. Oh. Oh, love that one. Oh, great. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, it's much more horrific than the original. And like I said, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought the first one anyway. I guess there's a new one coming out, or there already is one. I don't I can't remember. But Bunny is like amazing. Yeah, I like the rabbit. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. You know, I did a zombie version of Thumper from Bambi, and I thought it was so awesome, but I don't think anybody else does. You know, like it's on Zombie Daily, and I think it's like when I was doing it, I'm like a billion people are gonna get this as a tattoo, and like I don't think I've even sold a print of it. You know, and I'm like, oh man, I really thought this image would be like way more popular. You know. So yeah, but no, it's funny. Yeah. Anyway, rabbit. There. So there we go with that. So I'm almost done, and we'll be inking soon, very soon. Um, yeah, I think this is You know what? I'm gonna make it red anyway. Is it? Yes, it probably is. Reddish fur. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, and his nose could be like purple or something. Yeah. And that'll be white. That'll be white. Yeah. Everybody knows who this is. Yeah, I don't think it's a mystery. If the colors are off by a wee, like in that regard, to almost emphasize the zombification of them, I think that's okay. Yeah. There. Oh yeah, his gray pants. His pants are more gray. Uh. Uh. So Zombie Thumper. Yeah. Jay, send that picture. Show not so. Yeah, Zombie Thumper, and I really liked it, and didn't seem like anyone else did. But that's okay, man. Like, I mean, whatever. I do a million drawings, right? So, you know. But sometimes you get feelings about some, and you're like, yeah, it's gonna be one of those big ones. But alas, oh yeah, okay, darker pants, darker pants. Yeah, there we go. But I'm gonna keep that gray the same, and I'm gonna add some to a shirt and tie because everything's darker. Yeah, everything's gonna be darker. Another shade of darker, and I think even there too. And I might even put on another one. I think I'm gonna. Yeah. Well, I think doing like having the extra distress in the clothing and um, I don't know, areas of the body, or like the elbows and stuff like that, and showing like bones in the limbs and all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, I kind of want to show that, and again, still keeping it, that character, right? So, yeah. So that you can see that, but it's in there. 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 Yeah. guys can see what I'm doing, right? Yeah. I'm thinking we need to get a zombie con going. Yes. Yes, man. Sick in the Sioux, in the Sioux, Michigan side with ZombieCon. Yeah. / nerd convention. Yeah, man. Just all Rob's zombie, but needs an angle too. ZombieCon would crush. Yeah, I could totally. You know what, guys? I agree. I think a zombie like con would be awesome, man. I'd be down, super down with that. To headline or host or whatever, and have it be like, you know, a horror nerd con type of thing. Yeah, you know, I'm the I'm the host, man, or the you know, whatever draw you want to, whatever you want to call it, you know. So yeah, that'd be cool, man. But yes, we definitely could have guests and stuff, obviously too, and you know, if you want to go into that territory, but I could totally see that, man. It's worth a shot. Worth a shot. See a little Batman. Boop boop. Uh, no, man. Get a setup going either at the Bay Mills Casino or Kuwaitan. Bay Mills has a new extension opening soon. Jay, you need to jump in and help out. Zombie paintball, yeah, man. That thing you were setting up, ZombieCon 2026. Jay, help out. Brother, I'm on board with whatever needed. Right on, man. Guys, I love the chat. I love where it's going. Yeah. Wonderful. Brainstorming in real time. That's wonderful, man. And this is a little darker, I think, on the sides. There, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more there. Just a wee. You know, just a wee. And I think that's good. You know, maybe a bit more on the shirt. A bit more color in the shirt, you know. Maybe some brown. Not brown. Seem to be saying brown an awful lot. Might actually make that tie. I might actually make that tie marker. Marker. I might make that tie marker later. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I will. Either that or I have to punch it up, because it is a focal point for real, but it is a focal point in the drawing as well, you know, and in real life, you know, 3-dimensionally, you know, if that had existed, if it existed. Well, I'm sure it does as like a model or something, right? You know. Okay, I'm gonna. Better than Running Man. Zootopia 2 is probably better. Great stream tonight. Oh, thanks, man. I'm down with it 100%. What? There was no 1,000%? There's no 600%? Thanks, man. Thanks for coming aboard. Thanks so much for guys. Thanks so much for watching tonight too, and the dialogue is fantastic. I love what you guys are cooking up. And yes, thank you for the nice words about the content. I appreciate that as well. We're doing Zootopia characters as zombies, of course, because you are watching my channel. And I'm the zombie guy, that zombie guy, Rob Sachetto, who kind of made a career just drawing zombies. Just drawing zombies. And that's what I'm doing here tonight. And tonight's menu is Zootopia characters, which I've been asked since the dawn of time, since the dawn of Zootopia, to do. So people have asked me to do these characters a lot. I'm finally doing it. And yes, I'm happy to do it. I love these characters. I think they're great. I love the movie. Thought the movie was great. Bro, bedtime. We'll be back. That rabbit is terrifying. Yeah. That's good. That my work here is done. Yes, indeed. Have a great have some great sleeps, and have some great dreams, and reach for the stars and things of that nature. See you again soon for sure. Night, Nat. Thanks so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming, rather, and checking out the live stream tonight with the Zootopia characters. Guys, it's Rob Sachetto. I am in the studio tonight drawing up a Zootopia zombie storm, and I'm glad you could stop by and check it out as I continue to flesh out these characters from the movie. And they're all, I think, almost ready to ink. I think the rabbit is ready to ink. Yes, yes indeed. Fantastic. Undead Carnival 2026. Infection Protocol. Yeah, man. That's right. Like, immediately awesome. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. That's great, man. I love that. What am I looking kind of for? Oh, you know what? I bought some new things today. Yes, I used the Patreon money for new art supplies, because when patrons put in the $2 a month for supporting the channel, that's what I spend the money that I get on is art supplies, so I can do more art for the channel and for the page, for the Zombie Daily page. So I'm using totally new pens right now. I've never used these before. I got them at the dollar store. Here's the package. They were $2, and I'm using them for the first time, seeing how they work on the surface. So far, so good. Yeah, nice and stiff, very stiff. Woof. Yeah. Wow. That is very stiff, man. Ooh, that's almost scratchy. But it's good. It's good. It's a good thing. Yeah, the line is very definite, you know? That's great. I love it. I wonder though, see, this is the big challenge now. I just wonder though how it holds up to water, given that it says no bleed, quick drying, precision's writing. Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh man, this is from, who knows where this is from? There's all kinds of different languages there. Atlanta, Georgia. Peachtree Playthings. Man, I'm really buying it all, man. I'm buying all kinds of stuff. Oh, it's standing up to the da, 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 da. Yeah, that is awesome. Okay. All right. You're okay. You're okay. Man, Penmark. Penmark. Who knew? I'm going to switch back to my other studio for a moment. I'm going to check the chat periodically. Guys, thank you for chatting this evening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. Subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I hope that if you haven't, that you do very soon. I would really, really appreciate that, and would help get into the higher echelon of the algorithm stream, and therefore get in front of a few more folks that might, dig my art, be interested in how things are kind of made, illustrated using traditional materials, and with some of the awesome fun characters, just doing a take of them, basically, right? As zombies. And yeah, I'm adding a little bit of what's the words? I'm staying kind of angular in some of the inking, in the approach of the inking here too. Maybe I'll get in a bit closer so you guys can see a little bit better. Yeah, with the inking, I think it's nice to get in closer, but yeah, for this, I think this pen will work. But yeah, it's a bit more angular and stiff, I find. That's the style I want to kind of go with, That's why I'm kind of doing it like that. Yeah, those crazy teeth, man. Have you ever seen like a mouse skull before? You see those like crazy small little like super sharp teeth, or like a chipmunk or something like that. They've got like incredibly, delicate bones. But yeah, like the teeth are crazy, man, and you don't see that at all. Like when you look at an animal like that, because of it's not bearing its teeth, but man, their teeth are pretty scary. They're really small, needle-like. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I think this kind of suits the. Yeah, it kind of suits it. I don't want to go too animated. Like I want to, it's my interpretation of this character, right? So, I want to keep the motif alive, obviously, the design and all that stuff, the same, but just change it to the fact that it's a zombie now. That's a zombie now. Yeah. Now, what was this? This was this, yes. there we go. Yeah, that's good. I like that. There. Oh yeah, the badge, the badge. So hey, so this pen is great. I've never used it before, but now that I have, did I buy more? How many did I buy? Oh, I bought another one of these today. Again, dollar. Oh, good. I did get two. I got 2 packs, I think, at least. Did I get more? No. No, I got the big thick ones. Yeah, I got the fillers, and I got a bunch of markers too. Like this, these are like $4. Yeah. So I got like this and then another color pack, like with a black in it. Yeah, the black. I think is it this? Oh no, I think something else. I think there was something else that had a really good black in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I got some watercolor too. Super cheap. It will probably show, but at least there's some things I can do with it, you know. So yeah, super cheap. It'll show, but yeah. So I really like this. I really like where it's going so far here. There will be a thicker holding line for sure. You can be sure of that. Because yeah, there's no way it's gonna be just this thin. In areas, it will be very there will be very pronounced, much more pronounced areas for sure. You know. The badge, the badge. I'm just gonna use a yellow Sharpie. Dare me? Do you dare me to? Do you dare me to do it? There. Somebody at that art fair. Gentleman was walking by and said, "Oh, Sharpie, eh?" Like, and I didn't know how to take it at first. Oh, because like I was drawing stuff and I was using a Sharpie. And he's like, "Sharpie, eh?" And I go, "Yeah," amongst other things, because I thought he was maybe making fun of me or something. You know, like low key making fun of me or something. You know, and so he goes, "Oh, that's pretty good." And we sort of had this conversation for about like a half an hour about art and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so it was fun. I love talking to folks who feel that they could talk to me about art. At conventions, like and like so far everyone's been super polite. Like if someone's standing there looking for prints or wanting to buy something, they're always courteous to folks like that. So I've never had a problem like that at all ever. Thank goodness, like so everybody's been very self-aware and cordial when it comes to the fact that I'm there to sell stuff, right? But at cons, I love actually interacting with fans. Like that's one of the fun things about doing cons for me anyway. So yeah. Yes, and that's why I like the cons. And I think I've only got one left. Oh my god, that's good. I think I've only got one left this year, which is going to be at the Radisson, I believe. I think it's December 5th. I'll have more details as I get more details for myself. But yeah, and I think that'll be I think that's the last con of the year. And after that, I'll be neck deep in Cape Fear 2. I'll be doing Cape Fear 2 and retiring the old bins full of arts and books and stuff, convention stuff. I'll be bringing that in the house for the winter, finally. Until the next con next spring. Yeah, so if you want anything, if you want a print, or if you want to grab anything from me, even order a zombie portrait or get a gift certificate for one. I might be bringing gift certificates to sell as well. So that might be a really good thing for some folks. Yeah, sorry, I had a kind of brain fart there. I was concentrating on what I was drawing there, so sorry. But yeah, if you guys want a print or zombie handbook or Cape Fear graphic novel or comic, come find me there. I think it's going to be the last one of the season. Yeah, and I'm sure you can do some great Christmas shopping there too. Still pretty early, So yeah, that's a Witches and Weirdos excuse me, event. So that's coming up. And I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, wow, I always love those events. Those events are great. There's a yellow just steamrollering its way through. Yeah, I like that. I like that kind of crunchy hair. You know? Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm sorry. Oh man, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm still recovering from the weekend. Got a bit of con hangover, as I call it. Excuse me. And that's why my voice isn't 1,000% either. You know. Yeah, lots of talking and things this weekend at that that art show that I was at. Guys, if you want to hear my review of that art show, it is on the channel here. I just posted it today. Very informative 20 minutes. It's got some feels to it. And yeah, you can see if that's an event you might want to go to in the future or avoid or go as a vendor, because you know what, man, like it was a great event. It was a great show and everything. I think it's always been like that, and I think it will continue to be, one of the biggest shows before Christmas for that kind of thing, like for, arts and crafts and things, craft show type of thing, artisan show. So that's why I felt like I wasn't really, I felt weird kind of there a little bit, and people were kind of maybe wondering why I was there, but I did well. But you can hear my full review in the video for sure. It's awesome. stuff and such. But man, here I'm using my new dollar store pen, and it's great. I love it. It's got a great handles really fantastically. Feels tough. Feels strong. It's got a great line. Yeah. Really like it. So this is the pen mark. For what it's worth, Penmark, give me money. Yeah. Give me money. Hey man, I'll shill for a company that's got a good product. Like, why wouldn't I? You know, like I like telling people, you know, how my materials are, you know, to work with. You know, so why wouldn't I do that for money? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't find anything wrong with that. Um, yeah, yeah. Rich people talk about selling out. You know. It's not selling out, it's buying in. That's great. I really like this. I think it's good. I think it's really good. And yeah, I gotta say that the ink of this pen is pretty um, dense. You know, it's got a dense feel to it. Like it's very thick almost. You know, hate to put it in those terms, but you know, yeah. But yes, I really like this. I really like this pen, and man, you know that's how insane I am, man. Trying out a new material on a drawing I spent like I don't know hour on more. It's not that. It's just that I wouldn't want to have to do a thing again. You know, I already did it. I already did it. I don't want to do it again. I often don't like to do it again. There's a billion things to draw. You can draw a million other things, right? So even if I bought something, I'm like, I almost don't feel like doing it again, but often do. In fact, I think I've always done that. You know? Yeah. But yeah, this ink is really, really good. I like it. Yeah. What do you think, guys? I think it's good. Let's just check the chat there. Cheers, have a good night. Buck Terrier signing off. All right, hey, see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in, man. Oh, Alan, hey. I thought I came in right at the goodbye speech. I thought I missed everything. No, I'm still rocking and rolling here, man. Yeah, I'm almost finished this Zootopia character, so I'm gonna probably end up. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll finish this character and I'll go on to the Foxy Boy here and do him too, and get them both done tonight for you guys, man. For you guys, and then I'll post them on, of course, Zombie Daily in a few days probably, you know. But check out Zombie Daily every day for new zombie art, posted daily, and I mean new zombie art, guys. New. I'm just doing it. I just did it. I just didn't. I just did it. So yeah, man. You never know what's going to be posted next. But it will be fun. It will be fun. And here I am using a new pen that I just bought at the dollar store today with my Patreon money that you kind folks all you kind folks donating to the Patreon Zombie Daily page, helping me draw new traditionally illustrated zombie art. All of the proceeds, everything that you send me, the $2 a month, that all goes to art supplies. So that's what I did today. I didn't use all of the money, but I used most of it. I have to go back and go to Staples. Staples. Yeah. To get a few more things. But yeah, I just didn't feel like today. I just ended up going to the dollar store. Yeah, and it was a good. I thought it was a really great haul. Like I thought it was a really great haul. Yeah. So and especially for what I paid. Plus, I'd never used these markers before, and found these, and I'm using them. I'm using them for the first time. The first time they've ever touched paper, I started working on the bunny, on the rabbit drawing. So that's when it first touched paper, man, and I was just winging it. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah, the bleu. I'll use this. Let's see, how's that? Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah. That could be made to look. Well, it's pretty dark. It's definitely a different tone than the rest of the proceedings. Oh, shit. There. Yeah. There. So that looks a lot different than, it's more of a focal point almost. Yeah. Which is good. And I'm going to actually put a highlight on the side of that tie as well, you know. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. And hopefully enjoying. I hope you enjoy the stuff. I hope you enjoy the live streams. I am doing this stuff live in front of your eyes, and we're creating art out of nothing, out of a blank page. And here I am doing it for you with traditional materials. Yeah, so to all you guys watching right now, thank you for checking out the channel. I'm gonna check the chat out in a bit, but I'm gonna go back to my main studio here. There we go. And I'm gonna do this in real time for myself for a little while, and then I'll check the chat in a bit. So many people on chat tonight. All of a sudden, I was like deluged. So yes. But that's awesome. I love that. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel, of course. I'd love for you to do that. That'd be fantastic. And I hope you dig watching. I hope you dig watching the live streams. You know, get something out of it. Maybe very, very simple process that I employ for the drawings. And, I think it's very easy for folks who, if maybe they want to express themselves through art, and don't know how to do it, like in an easy way. This is, I think, a very easy way to do so, because it's steps and it's very simple to follow, and, even if your drawing is not strong, doesn't matter. Like, none of that matters. You can do it anyway. It's cartooning, basically. It's a visual reference of things around you, or just what you're thinking, or anything. That's kind of what your art can be, and it doesn't have to follow any sort of rules, any sort of standards, or anything. You're just starting out drawing, and it's fun, and that's all you care about, is the fun and relaxation of it. using a different part of your brain to to do stuff, while those other things that you overworked all day in your brain are you know left to relax, right? So yeah, I think art is very therapeutic too, of course. you know and I definitely would um, vouch for that being a thing. you know so yeah, and that's why I kind of encourage folks to you know go to the dollar store, pick up a sketchbook, like a little sketchbook, and a pen, a mechanical pen with an eraser on it. And there you go. That's all you kind of really need. And then maybe a pen like this one, which was $1 too, so you can kind of ink or make your lines a little more definite later if you want. You don't even have to do that. You can just use the pencil and that's it. And yeah, draw what you see. You know, if you commute, draw things that you see on the commute. Make up a little comic. Make up a little comic for yourself, or draw people around you too. Use them as reference. You want to kind of do it discreetly, but yeah, yeah. And again, it's just fun. It's just fun. It's private. It's wonderful. It's an escape. Like, yeah, and again, there's no judgment. Like, nobody even has to ever see your drawings. If you feel like you want to show someone, then you can. But all of that stuff is for you to enjoy, and it's one of the little freedoms that we can have that still exists. There's no mechanical anything involved in that. It's just you and a piece of paper, and your ideas and thoughts, you know, or things you find interesting in life that you want to draw. Maybe a bus seat looks cool and you want to draw it because it has graffiti on it or things cut into it or something, and you want to extend that and make a really cool drawing out of it. There's so many things you can do if you just sort of open your mind to that and let that be a sort of a possibility, like that anything's possible, because you're drawing it. You don't need a budget. There's nothing but you and that blank sheet of paper and the things going on in your mind, or the things that you enjoy drawing. So yeah. Anyway, that's why I always sort of hope for people subscribing to the channel, so I can kind of spread that message. I think a lot of people would benefit from it, hearing that. And who knows? Who knows where it could go from there? Maybe you find out you really enjoy art, and you want to be an artist too. That's a possibility as well. And again, you don't have to do it for a living or anything. It's just something you want to do, and because you love it so much. So yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of ways that could change your perspective. Even by doing art for fun, and that's all that I'm kind of suggesting. Again, I've really changed the way his teeth are, of course, and yeah, there we go. Da, 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 da. Is this Jason Bateman? Is this Jason Bateman's character? I think he's. I think it's him, eh? Yeah. I love the movie. I thought the movie was great. I can't kind of remember a lot of it now, but I really did enjoy the movie. I thought the movie was really fun. Oh my goodness, that's good. Oh, mmm, hells yeah. What did I do here? It was, oh yeah, this. Okay. Ooh, right, and then the right. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works. That works great. That works great. I love that. Tail will be sort of like matted and mangy, like greasy and dirty and stuff. That kind of stiff hair. You know, Again, I always say, your experiences always come out, in your art, right? So the more experiences you sort of have, like especially with nature and stuff, that really does help your art um, sell better. Like sell in terms of what you're what you're trying to communicate, and hopefully do sell better actually too. That's your intent, is to sell art. Um, but yeah, like being in nature and feeling textures and things like that, or just interesting textures in life, whether wherever you are, rock textures, all that kind of stuff. Like just feeling that and touching it and experiencing it. That'll really come out in your art. You'll be able to draw those things better, or even use those textures to describe other things. By mashing a bunch of different sort of textures that up in the way that you draw them. So yeah, you could create a different kind of like, oh, it's a planet where this is the surface type of thing, which is some weird amalgamation of different you know planet textures and things, like craters and then maybe gases and all kinds of whatever things, right? So yeah, having known what those things feel like and kind of are, really helps you draw that, right? Conceptualize, conceptualize, man. There we go. There. Tail's getting fluffed up. Fluffed up. More detail in there. Want to add a lot of lines to suggest the furriness and thickness. And again, not necessarily the texture of it as much as the light source on it is sort of like uh, wiping it out, almost wiping out the texture feel, and like as it descends and gets darker, the texture is a lot more apparent. But up here, not so much, right where the light is. So yeah. So not as much detail up there, of course. Or lightening it up quite a bit. Hope you guys are having a great evening. I hope your week started out great. Today is, well, let's just call it Tuesday. It's almost Tuesday today, so, but I find Tuesdays and Thursdays those kind of weird days of like, oh, I have an extra day to do stuff. Like, at least I think that anyway. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, it's Friday. Wow, okay, good. I got all that done. Finished off that stuff yesterday, and it's like I used my Thursdays, really, for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I really try to take advantage of Thursday as being that kind of outlier day for some reason. So yeah. But yeah, it always seems like I've got so much to do all the time. I love that tail. Yeah, that tail looks great. That tail looks great. Really like it. It's got a lot of mange. It's got a lot of like. Oh, so okay. It's funny. I just found these in my one of my filing cabinets here. So I went to that. I went to the artist fair thing yesterday, and mostly the artists have kind of landscapes and things like that. And I didn't have any of that stuff because I'm the zombie guy, right? But I do occasionally do, kind of weird little landscape things, and I've done these, and I had them in frames for the longest time in my kitchen. But yeah, I did these little leaf studies, these little paintings and stuff. So this is the kind of stuff they kind of had there, right? And of course, I could have brought this, but then I'd be like everybody else, right? I would have been more like everybody else, and I kind of wanted to stand out at the same time as be like, I was almost prepared to make nothing, and I was prepared to make nothing, basically. But I could have almost brought these. And these are little paintings, with obviously pen and ink, like I do kind of everything, but in a nature. And these are great, actually, in frames. These are just stellar. I think they're awesome. So yeah, I just found them and those are originals. I just found them in my filing cabinet here, and I thought, I'll show people that because a lot of people think it's just, I just do zombies, right? So there's a little glimpse of that. So, and yes, I just do zombies. Yeah, there. That's great. I like that. I like that. I really like how this turned out. I love this pen. This is great pen mark. Man, who knew? I just found this at the dollar store today and bought it. And like I bought 2 packs. I've never tried them before, and I find them quite awesome. Yes, indeed. Look at this. Like, look at how. I think they're very versatile. I think it's very versatile. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, and I'm gonna make his neck skinny, because his neck's supposed to be kind of coming out here, but I like it skinny like that, like he's all emaciated or something. Gotta think of these things. Yeah, this looks great. I love this. Huh? Who knew? And this pen is really, really quite fantastic. Yeah. Huh. All right. Well, that's almost done. I'm gonna add a holding line there to him and the rabbit, and the rabbit, and I'm gonna put this line in anyway, and then I'm gonna put the holding line anyway, and then I'm gonna do this anyway, and then I'm gonna do that anyway. There. I am going to. What am I going to use for the holding line? Did I buy something today? No, I didn't. I didn't buy anything like that today, I don't think. What will I use? Sharpie? Maybe? No, it's got to be a really good one. It's got to be a really good Sharpie. This? You're using Sharpie on there, douche. Sharpie's good for what it's good for. Yeah, I want that kind of like uh, um, consistent, excuse me, line. You know, not so much, a thick thin, but more a consistent line. You know, so yeah, Sharpie's great for that. You know, Sharpie's great for that, man. And that's what I sometimes use, like you're witnessing right now. You know, but I think a lot of people think, and it's true, right? That's just like a stationary supply or something you see on the like every job site, office, whatever, man, has Sharpies in it. You know, and I think when people see me drawing with it too, sometimes it's like you're just drawing with a Sharpie. You know, like that's so barbaric almost. Eh? It's like so cheap or whatever. It's like, you know, you're using like the lowest common denominator art supply type of thing. But like I said, they're good for what they're good for. Like they're good for this type of line. So I really don't care what brand or tool or whatever I'm using as long as it works well. You know, that's where that's my only concern. You know, is how well it works, not how it looks or like how it looks for me to be using that. You know, because yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, I think they're good for what they're good for. That's probably kind of it. I think after this, I'm gonna be doing the holding line on the rabbit, and then that's it. These guys will be finished, and we did them all in one evening. Zootopia characters, man. Finally, right? No, so many people have asked me to do these characters over the years. I guess like right after they came out, maybe. I don't know when that was exactly, but I do remember seeing the movie and enjoying the movie. But I don't remember when that was, or even what like how close that was to when it did come out. I could have seen it years after that, so I have no concept of when, you know, how, why, or how the like this became like more of a franchise because they're doing another one, right? They're gonna do, I guess, you know, a series of them or whatever. So yeah, I just heard that they were gonna do another, like a second one recently. But man, I always thought Iron Giant would get like it was kind of like The Incredibles not getting a second movie. But I found The Incredibles 2 wasn't anywhere near as good as the first one, and that was really sad. I thought that was sad. I really wanted that to be like just as good as intriguing as the first. They could have done it, you know. But yeah, that was kind of a letdown, you know. Yeah, I didn't like it as much as the first the first one because the first one was such a knockout, man. Loved it. I thought it was so good. think, guys? Not bad? Zootopia characters, man. Zombified. Oh, yes, Mr. Jameson. Oh, yes. Parker! Any tool is useful if it works. Caveman used sticks and rocks. Just like Joe Kubert. Alan, yeah. Alan, I appreciate you chiming in with the chat for sure. Yeah, again, a great new comic book friend on the chat this evening, Alan. Yeah, that's right. We met in the Sioux, The Sioux at Steel City NerdCon. Yes, yes. Yeah, that was great. Wow, what an incredible con. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Just astonishing. Also, I promise I haven't forgotten about your email. Just because it's a hell of a month so far. Yeah, brother, Alan, don't worry, don't sweat it. It's all good, all in due time. We'll get it done. I'm looking forward to it. But whenever you're ready, I'll be here, man. I'll be here for you, and we'll do it up for sure. Yeah, no worries there, man. I totally understand. I've been incredibly busy too. Not exactly the same as you have been, but. Thank goodness, because I don't recover from sicknesses very quickly either, and yeah, it takes me a long time, and it's the worst around con season, right? But thank goodness, there's some wood here. I've been okay, and I can only I don't know who to thank for that, but you know. Whoever is in charge of that, I thank them for keeping me, in the clear for so long. So, very glad. And I've done a lot of cons, and I've only got one left. So I gotta keep it together until that last one, and then I'll be okay. If I have to hibernate, right? If I have to hibernate, But after that last con, it's gonna be Cape Fear 2. Gonna get heavily involved in doing that, and you guys can come witness that madness transpire as well as it happens. I'll be working on Cape Fear 2, the comic graphic novel, and you guys can come on that journey with me if you'd like. Be doing that live. Also, I hope you're back at the next one in Sault Ste. Marie next year. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think they've announced the new dates yet, but probably after Christmas they'll have ironed it out. Yeah, 1,000%. I can't wait. I would go to the December one if I could, but I can't. But I can't wait till the next one in the Sioux. I love going to the Sioux. I love it, the Sioux. I always say, I love the Sioux. I love the Sioux so much for so many reasons. So yes, I'd go there every weekend if there was something happening, man. But I love the energy of the fans. It's incredible there. It's incredible there, and wow, I really acknowledge it and appreciate it. And the enthusiasm is just off the charts, man. I've never seen anything like it, and I love it. And always wanting more. Yeah, rock stars, always wanting more. Yeah, so man, looking mega forward to that. Yeah, if I could wake up tomorrow and that con is next weekend, I'd be like super happy. Yeah. That's how much I love those. Yeah, and I always go down with my nephew too, who loves the Sioux and goes fishing there while I'm at the con. So it's such a great sort of like everything about it is great, you know. Yeah. So guys, this is almost like this is done, man. This is done. What on earth? How did we do this? I'm not gonna say it's done until I've finished this. But this is like, I mean, all I gotta do is the holding line, and I'm finished this one. So we got all of this done tonight. Like, it's only 11 o'clock. I could do a bunch of dinosaurs, guys, but you know what? I think that leaving it here. Like, I'm gonna do the heavy holding line around it, but I think leaving it here is good because it's kind of like you get to see this entire process. Be done top to bottom in one episode. You know, and I think that's good. I think that's good if you want to kind of learn, right? If you want to learn how to do it, having it in a self-contained episode is kind of good. So this will be the Zootopia self-contained episode, basically. You know, where you could learn how to do, like, again, I sketched really quickly from the internet, from designs of them on the internet, and then obviously took them down here to the studio and penciled them in more and better, and then started the color process. Put the gray wash on first and then added the color. So again, if you want to look at that whole process, check out this and many other videos too, where it's even simpler. Like, I even do it in a simpler way, and it might be a black and white drawing too, but a super, super, super detailed one, So yeah, if you guys want to check out more stuff and learn how to draw, like, just watch me do it and learn how to sort of, draw in terms of like the steps that I do, the like 3 or 4 steps that I do to do a drawing, then yeah, by all means, learn from that and see if that fits your sort of enjoyment, the enjoyment factor, the ease factor too. I think my method's pretty like simplistic. Again, drawing, painting, and then inking. So I'm sure other people do it, of course, but I sort of invented it for myself, type of thing, because I like those mediums. So, if you're seeing this and going, oh, I think I'd like to try it that way, then by all means, please use caution. But here's the thing too, and then of course, you're always going to evolve from that, right? Like, I started, I was drawing like Bisley and Mignola and all those guys too at one point, and I went through that kind of stuff too. But then you sort of evolve, right? And you find your own sort of way of artistically speaking, So, yeah, your style. It was the style at the time, and then that tongue that's sort of like, because that curvature, yeah. So there we go with that. What is this? Is this yellow? No, I think that's orange. This is yellow. Okay. Put some yellow in there, some more yellow in there. Yeah, there we go. And I think just with a little bit heavy lines here, a little bit This, it's still usable, but no, come on now. There's gotta be a half decent. Try this. That's not good. It's still a good pen, but not for this. What about this? What about this? Oh, yeah, okay, this is good. A little bit of... Guys, check out Zombie Daily. The link is in the description below. New zombie drawings every single day. And you never know what's going to be posted next. What will I zombify next? What is left on Earth to zombify? I'm sure I'll find something. And I'm sure it'll be posted on Zombie Daily. So check out Zombie Daily. It's my Patreon page. If you'd like to donate $2 a month, the proceeds go to art supplies for this very channel. For this very live stream. And, you know, basically this and Zombie Daily are kind of the same. You know, the art that I do here basically goes to Zombie Daily, right? And, yeah, you get to see all that stuff eventually there, you know. Mind you, I do other art other places too, and that I try to also add as quickly as possible as well to the Zombie Daily page. Because yeah, I did some dinosaurs. I finished some dinosaurs at the show that I was at this weekend. So those will be coming up soon. Dinosaurs. Yeah. Some really cool dinosaurs. I really like these. They're huge. Like, they're big drawings. Like, they're pretty big drawings. So yeah, lots of nice detail in there and all kinds of goodies. So yeah, looking forward to showing you those. I started those in a live stream a few days ago, but yeah, some of them I finished. And they were expressly for that con. And I thought, or that art show, and I thought, man, I'm going to probably get all these done. And I only got 2 done there. So I was busy enough, man. I was busy enough. Yeah. So, but check out my review if you want to see my review of the event. It is just, it's right on my channel here in the video section. So please feel free to check that out. I like doing reviews for vendors and for fans of stuff too. So, you know, if you're a vendor and maybe you don't know about whether or not you should try a con out, check out the review and see if you might fit, or if you should stay away from it, or go to a different one that's more suited for you, or whatever, you know. Or maybe the one I was at was awful, and because of whatever, this, that, the other thing. So yeah, I do nothing but observe and report, and let you know exactly what my experience is. Again, like, it's not a complete review, because I'd have to just do that and nothing else. But while I'm there in the capacity of being an art vendor, I will give you my impression of, you know, how it went for me, how others may have you know, done as well. If they ask me unsolicited, I will take their information. But yeah, it's just observe and report, man. So, you know, again, it helps people go like, oh, I think that would be a great con to go to, or oh, I think I should maybe stay away from that one, you know. Yeah, it's there for that. It's there for that, you know, to help people make those sort of more informed decisions, right? And you know, I'll always add in the caveat of like, you know, of course, you know, this was this year's, you know, experience. It's not always like this. Like I will, you know, refine and define the context of what I'm sort of getting at too. So there we go, guys. I think that's great. I really love that. I really love this. I think it really turned out great. It's not quite done. Don't waste time. Gotta add my nice, wonderful, amazing the whiteout pen, the Bic whiteout pen. Nothing's like it, man. This is my favorite hotspot creator, like Gore, you know, sort of creator, having that, like doing those little beads of light, you know. Yeah, I love that. This is the best. This is the best for that. Nothing beats it, man. Nothing beats it. I've tried everything else. I was really worried when I thought they didn't make it anymore. I was like, no. So I think I have to buy a case of these, man, just in case. Yeah, har. But yes, I love this. I think that's good. Then we got him. And him. We got him. There. Yeah, that's great. A little bit redder in there. What? You're using a Sharpie? Silence. Silence, fool. There. Oh, you know what I might also add? Oh, look at that. No, that's gotta be dry. There's no way. What was I looking for? The long pen here. Maybe this? No. Yes, it is this. Okay. I'm gonna just add a bit there. Yeah. And add a wee bit there. And there. Yeah. There. He almost looks like a werewolf. Yeah. Right? He almost looks like a werewolf. He's a fox. He's a fox. Okay, add a bit of highlights in there. Can't really see it in there, but that's okay. That's alright. Couple of highlights in the knuckles. There. That looks great. I love that. I love that. Do I have a white pen? Oh, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna use this. I'm just gonna go like this. Just a wee bit white. Then I do this. There. There. Awesome. I love these. I think these are great. I hope you guys dig these, man. Yeah, I will be posting these on Zombie Daily very soon. Let me do this. I'll be posting these guys on Zombie Daily pretty soon, so check out Zombie Daily for sure. For new zombie art every single day. Yeah, these will be on Zombie Daily very soon. Man, again, new suggestions unlocked for fans. Wow, I got so many suggestions for these Zootopia characters. So finally unlocked another 2 characters from the world of cartoons. Yeah, and I really enjoyed these. I really had a fun time doing these today. I hope you guys had a great time too. I've been Rob Succhetto, and here he goes ranting about the whiteout pens again. Yeah. I was ranting about the whiteout pens. They're the best. There's nothing like them. They are the best, like in and on the market. So yeah, I've tried them all, man. I've tried them all. But yes, I think I'm gonna call it an evening, guys. It is a bit early, but hey, man, I got 2 color drawings completed uh, within the time. They're done. What more can I do? Like I said, I can do more dinosaur stuff. Like I've created. Oh my goodness, tons. Oh yeah, and I still have the giraffe too. Started the giraffe, but anyways, yeah, I've got so much stuff like on the go here. Oh my goodness, Frankenstein, more dinosaurs, like yeah, so much stuff, so much stuff. But yeah, you know what? Plenty of time. We'll do it the next time. We'll do it the next time, guys. I hope you had a great evening. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw. I hope you enjoyed the chat. Guys, thank you so much for chatting. Thank you so much for joining the chat. And I hope you guys like the video. Give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic. I would really, really love that. And I hope to see you all again very soon. And you'll be seeing these Zootopia characters on Zombie Daily very, very soon. So keep an eye out for those. Check out Zombie Daily every day. Join it if you'd like. There's a lot of people joining it. A lot of people are joining. It's true. A lot of people are joining it. I never counted on that. It was very strange but awesome as a side effect that I never counted on. But yes, please subscribe to the channel. Watch more of the videos and learn how to draw some stuff through just watching the videos. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for everything. Rob is signing off for the evening. Guys, love and best wishes. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out my review of the Maker's Market this weekend. All right. Bye for now, guys. Love and best wishes.